Welcome. Let's go.
Welcome, welcome. Testing. 1, 2, testing.
K Sports this Tuesday evening. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Coming scheduled for Sacramento. On Thursday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. Then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to
chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Achua, also DeMar DeRozan out there, and it's Clifford in at the shooting guard position. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple, and it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. All right,
Like,
Clark,
comment,
teams are prepping
subscribe,
for the
and
playoff
share.
push right now. That must put them in a unique mindset.
Well, staying focused on the same goal, having everybody tied together. Any issues that are bubbling up that could derail you need to be squashed and squelched so that you're at peak form come playoff time. That's what you're striving for.
Yep, that one's
You are
good.
now rocking with
Even
the
inside
best.
Westbrook,
Welcome.
unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
And Ball gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's DeRozan. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Back to Westbrook. Ball with a steal. And timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Charlotte. It's a three-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Now here's DeRozan. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Yes, it's good.
You know, they'll put the ball in DeRozan's hands and run the pick and roll all day long. He's phenomenal at getting good shots in that set.
And Ball gets it to go.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
And so DeRozan will bring it up for Sacramento. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a two-time champion as an assistant, Clark.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021. Then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024. And that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Here's Miller. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Knocks it down from distance.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Here's Westbrook. He's He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 6.
Boy, I really like that aggressiveness from Ball, taking it right into the defense.
Westbrook, the pass to Achua. Here's Clifford. DeRozan, left side. And Charlotte making a change here. White's checked in. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. DeRozan outside. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Bridges. Hornets leading by 4. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
The Kings have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. BA, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Achua. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Ball. Achua with a rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
The 3 from Ball. That doesn't go either for Ball. For Sacramento, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Achua for 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Hornets have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And Sacramento making a change here. The kick out to Ball. Some nice passing by Charlotte here from the corner. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Knippel's got 5 points.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Here's Westbrook. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. So both teams making some changes here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Westbrook. Well, Clark, when Russell Westbrook's career is over, how do you think he'll be remembered?
I call him 24/7 because he shows up the same all the time. Great energy, great production, stat sheet stuffer supreme. It was his work ethic and the way he brought himself to the game every single night. Very impressive.
So it's Sacramento now. After Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Westbrook. And he lays it up and in. Give him 8 points now.
Dialing back the clock right there. When Russ is pulling off moves like this, he's unguardable.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Connects from downtown.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Hornets out in front, up 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Malik Monk, and it's Plowden in at the three. Here's McDermott. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Bridges. From 7. Pass to White. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Sacramento. Carter from outside. No good that time. Charlotte leading by 4. White, the pass to Bridges. The shot's good. Bridges has got his second bucket on the night.
That's just a case of desire. Bridges wanting it more.
Carter on the wing. He's guarded by White. Back to Carter. There's
the defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 3-point lead. Here's Miller. Sends it home from three-point land. Miller's got 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Ryan, back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Monk after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end.
Get there.
Outside Achua. DeRozan against Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Clifford. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Clifford's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And it's Monk missing. Hornets leading by 9. Pass to McNeely. Back to White. Here's Miller. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Monk for 3. And another Sacramento 3. Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, what, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3 ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3s.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Sacramento making a change here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Clifford. Sacramento passing it around. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan right in the heart of the D.
Let DeRozan get this close, and he will finish strong.
Here's Knipple. Launches a 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Clifford. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And the layup is good off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Charlotte, another 3.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Charlotte leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Williams. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
For Williams, those inside points are critical. I mean, I think he's most effective when he's getting points everywhere.
On the wing, DeRozan. Over Knipple. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Miller can't get it to go.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
To the middle. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. 6 points for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half. And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Westbrook slams it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
I like the way he...
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
So we conclude the first half. Charlotte on top. They lead by 13. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow.
You take a look at the Hornets, a month left in the season. We still don't get to know where they land. Playoffs, play-in, or Cancun. A lot of options on the table.
Man, I know which they prefer, but it's going to take some good play down the stretch to get it done.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Sacramento Kings.
Sometimes you try on defense and still get scored on, and that's what's happening right now. They're struggling to find the answers, Shaq.
Got to tighten up, that's all I'll say.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Kings trail by 13. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the center position. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half. And that one's good. DeRozan.
They call him the lone mid-ranger. That's DeRozan's bread and butter.
Ball cuts off the pass. Now the Kings in transition. Lets it fly from 18. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Westbrook with it, guarded now by Ball. 4-3, and it's DeRozan missing. Charlotte leading by 9. Goes up on the wing, and Miller the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Miller's got 24 points.
We know Miller is a big-time scorer, but tonight he's operating at an even higher level.
Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. This one for 3. Again, the miss by DeRozan. Well, the Hornets shooting the ball 70% in this game. And the basket by Bridges. 7 points for Miles Bridges.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Knipple. Fires for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 8 assists in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And it's good. 2 points. Westbrook's got 12.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Takes a three. And Charlotte another three.
Miller has shown that he's extremely comfortable letting it fly from deep. Not surprised he liked what he saw on that three.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Achua. Sacramento passing it around. Westbrook outside. Clock at 6. And Westbrook slams it in.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Here's Knipple. Three-pointer. And Charlotte another three.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings. He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
DeRozan outside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
I respect the way DeRozan can still elevate and throw it down.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Guys, back over to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And so here's Sacramento. After the basket by Charlotte. Here's DeRozan. Gets rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside, Bridges. And he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good job from the interior. Bridges just taking his time and letting these shots come naturally within the flow of the offense. No rush at all.
Now here's Westbrook. 14 points for him. Pulls it. Knipple with the rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Diabate's shot is good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Westbrook taking his time here. DeRozan for 3.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
The Kings have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Westbrook, the pass to Achua. They set a pick. DeRozan outside. Pass to Clifford. 5 to shoot. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Clifford's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Well, the Hornets shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got DeMar DeRozan, and it's Carter in at the 1. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
And Ball gets it to go.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against him.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Pass to Tillman. Now here's Ball. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Carter. DeRozan with the ball. He's against Tillman. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's a chance he typically converts.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Miller can't get it to go. The Kings shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. And it's DeRozan missing. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Ball outside. The 3 ball. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Oh, he jams it straight down.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Miller on the wing. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Plowden. There's the triple. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Yep, that one goes. Miller's got 18 points in just the second half.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Let's go with a 3. Good! Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. The Hornets have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Here's Tillman. Takes the 3. The rebound by Carter.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Monk missing. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. The 3. And Miller the bucket on the assist from White. White's got his 6th assist of the night.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hornets.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
and give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And as it was happening, as it was building, he connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Klay took it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Tillman. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. 6 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. Miller can't get it to go. Carter with it. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Brandon Miller.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And, Kevin, they've been doing exactly what you need to do when you're at home, and that is pile up the wins. It won't be easy to continue that out on the road, but at least they have some momentum.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans.
Here we go.
Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Jordan in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. And it's Williamson missing. Bridges kicks to Towns. Over Jordan. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And we're late in the season. And, Coach, both of these teams battling for playoff position. So, does that change your approach at this stage?
Well, maybe that makes me good. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Trying to.
Consider your overall postseason
Ah,
situation, potential matchups,
mismatch. Well, yeah, he should have had that.
You might need this win, but if not, then you need to consider just how much to push.
That one goes in.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his
We
way
can use
to a
the
close
first quarter,
range
good.
shot.
First quarter, shutout.
On the wing, Murray. Anthony Towns.
Well, when he takes off, Murray can put on a show in the air.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T
Yeah, man.
Connected Cam. The
Yeah,
shot's
man.
good from
Yeah.
Brunson.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Williamson against Hart. For three, Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Murray's got 5 now.
Well, Murray's ability to hit the three makes their offense that much more versatile.
The kick out to Towns. Shoots it. Rebound by Murray.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Jordan throws it down.
What a setup by Murray out of the pick and roll. That is quality offense.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. From past the arc. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The Pelicans leading. An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
The try by Williamson. It's good.
I think he was surprised to find himself
that shot wide open.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the three.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Fears he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Brunson out to Bridges from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges has got 5 now.
See the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Back to you guys.
Not a scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks. Bridges shot. Good.
You just try to do everything.
that sort of an opportunity from deep.
A little bit out to range. Thank you.
Here's Fears. Brunson covering. Down low. Doubled by Bridges. Pass to Queen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. New York leading by 3. Brunson the pass to
There you go.
And here is Hart. Here's the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Fears. Brunson covering. Williamson outside. Pass to Fears. And again, no good by New Orleans. New York with the ball. Right now they're a 9-0 run. Here's Anunoby. And it's off from 3-point range. Fears with it. Brunson picks him up. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Robinson with the block. Anunoby kicks to Hart. 3-pointer. And no good that time.
That is such a tough shot.
OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Nice shot. Yeah. That happens too often. Wow.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
They've got Towns. Clarkson is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Shamet in at the three. They're the group New York will start the second with. From the arc, and again, New York with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
For New Orleans, their last game a loss to Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
Well, this has to be a frustrating loss because they actually played well, but it still wasn't enough for them to get the win.
Towns for three. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Look, this is a big part of Towns' value. He's a big who can stretch the floor for you.
Here's Murray. In big time, also a missed shot.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one's good, Shamet.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Zion Williamson's checked in for Yves Missi. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Fears. He takes it in, hangs in midair, and converts on the double clutch layup. Fears has got his first bucket in this one. So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he attests he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Clarkson passes to Shamet. There's the three. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
To the left side wing. Bay kicks to Williamson. Bay with the screen for Williamson. And it's good, 2 points. Williamson's got his second basket.
Well, Zion's so hard to deal with inside, and he'll make the right play almost every time.
Towns for 3. Pelicans pull it in. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Murray, good.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Trains the three-pointer. Shamet's got 18 points in the game.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Here's Williamson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's now 6 points for Zion Williamson.
Things have changed for him this quarter. It's starting to go his way.
A deep three from Towns. And again, New York with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Williamson in the post. Towns on him. And Williamson gets it to go.
Timeout. Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Good on the three-point shot. 11 points in the game. Stan U, and well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination. Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williams.
Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Snatched away. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Williamson. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, he's building nicely off that first quarter. In a groove now.
Here's Hart. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hart's got 6.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Williamson from long range. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's New York. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked a fantastic night from long range so far. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they're in good position. Definitely among the top teams in the conference.
And just as important as the seeding is how you're playing down the stretch. They're trying to dial it in. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the New York Knicks.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware. The paint is still a safer bet. Got to keep that balance.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So it's the Knicks now. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Jordan in at the 5. And it's the Pelicans with the ball after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. To the wing on the left. Launches a 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 6 points for him.
He chucks up a lot of threes. Murphy clapping back in a hurry.
Left side, Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, since being selected first overall back in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been such an incredible force for his career, averaging a double-double. Someone you can build around.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Here's Williamson. The Knicks making the shot. Over to the left wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
The kick out to Towns. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Hart's got 11 points.
They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Murray. Outside, Jones. Six to shoot. Not loose.
Oh, there you go.
Stolen by Anunoby. And it's Brunson missing.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Murray outside. And a miss there on the triple. New York leading by 19 points. Brunson the pass to Hart. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. The three. New York, no good that time either. Pelicans trail by 17. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you guys.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Brunson outside. Out to the wing. Some nice passing by New York here. Clock at 6. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson outside.
Right here, baby.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Murray, no good. The Knicks leading by 15. Hart outside. From deep, Brunson bangs home the trifecta. Brunson's got 10 points in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Pelicans have gone 4 down from the 4 so far in the third. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A triple look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Josh Hart. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Queens checked in. Bay comes in for Herbert Jones. Pools checked in for Trey Murphy. And Fears is subbed in for Murray. No coverage that time. 1:41 left to play in the third. Pass to Robinson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pelicans trail by 18. Out to the right wing.
Come to me.
Anunoby against Williamson. Out to the right wing. Here's Fears. Brunson covering. Fears' shot is off. New York leading by 18. Oh, Anunoby in position. And stolen by Williamson. The 3 from Poole. Rebounded by Clarkson.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And again, New Orleans has no up. For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And the basket is good. Robinson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Poole with no one around. Again, the miss by Poole. Now, Brunson. Bridges for 3. Sinks the triple. Bridges has got 14 points for the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Clarkson. He's out there with Jose Alvarado. Andrew Shamet is out there with Towns. And it's Diawara in at the power forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now, here's Shamet. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his fourth assist in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Queen. And the layup is good. Queen's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Here's Shamet. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Now here's Murray. Jacks up a three. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Clarkson for three. It's hauled in by Queen. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Fear. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
New York's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Towns. That shot is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Certainly not the #1 thing Bay is out there to do, but he saw an opening and able to make the pass.
Alvarado with it. He's covered by Murray. Towns for three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
You know, I think Murray is at his best when he's unselfish, looking to create for others.
So it's the Knicks now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Wasted no time on that one. Shamet's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
They set the pick. Here's Queen. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shamet with it. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Fear. Bay with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Bay. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I love watching this kind of competition. Bay returning the favor with that triple.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
3-pointer. Good. Another big 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Bay passes to Queen. Now here's Murray. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by New York. Clarkson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most
connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
So both teams making some changes here. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually
be. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier. Now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson finds Shemp. Good handle from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
Pass to Jordan. Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Over Alvarado. Misses and the dry spell continues. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony,
Be back in a second, y'all. Thanks for watching. Come right back. Put some pressure on that like button if you like the content. Thank you.
Present our player of the game.
All right, thanks for waiting. Let's get back into it. I think it's like 2 more games on the docket. What time is it? 8:19. Okay. Oh yeah, I get to play with them. Oh yeah. Dang, so weird and spine.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForte. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Evan Mobley.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. And for Cleveland, the Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Wade in at the 3, the small forward. Allen finds Mitchell. And his teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if your playoffs bound?
Hey, no good. Back to Wade. Outside for Harden. Outside Mitchell. Over Bane. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Harden. Mitchell's got 5.
The control and precision of Mitchell's jumpers. Oh, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
On the wing, Bane. Banchero the screen. Here's De Silva. Offline with a 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The 3 from Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Here's Bane. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice work by Bane, capitalizing on that opening down low.
Here's Mitchell. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 10 points for him.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, BA. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
From deep, Bane. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
These are his first free throws of the game.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
We talked about the guys who played bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Pass to Bane. The 3 is up. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And And that one's good. Mitchell's got 16 points now.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Tyson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a moment here to check out the list of the best passing shooting guards over the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, Desmond Bane.
Yeah, and this is a group that really appreciates effective ball movement. They can create for themselves or anyone else on the floor.
Yeah, it all starts with ball movement, Greg. And when your off guard has that kind of unselfish mindset that these guys do, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, good move by the defense. But Carter was too locked in to be denied.
Harden, the pass to Mitchell. For three. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Mitchell's got 19 points.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. And the layup falls.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Guys?
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Back to Banchero. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Here's the pick. Bane, no good.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping. Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Suggs. And another miss by Orlando. Cleveland leading by 20. Here's Mitchell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Mitchell's got 28.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Pass to De Silva. Outside Carter. Shoots over Allen. Carter, good.
Excellent job by Carter Jr. recognizing the situation and getting the shot off in a hurry.
Harden, the pass to Allen. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Floats one. Bane, the pass to Banchero. 11 feet out, and it gets that one.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Cleveland has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Outside Mitchell. From the arc. Nails it from 3. Mitchell's got 31.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And so it's Cleveland with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Javon Carter. Mo Wagner is out there with Banchero. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Richardson in at the 2 guard. Here's Ellis. And Cleveland another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Orlando shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's Richardson. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Schroeder. Ellis outside. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Ellis has got 6 in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Richardson, the pass to Batadze. Outside Carter from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Schroeder. Down low. Here's Merrill. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Merrill's got his first 2 points of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the inside. Can they get it? And Batadze throws it down.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
And Cleveland calls their first time out of the game. A different look for Cleveland. Wade comes in for Ellis. And it's Harden in for Schroeder. Bane, he's checked in for Orlando. Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. It's Merrill on the wing. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Merrill's got 5 now.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his... ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow, Black.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Then for Orlando, Carter, he's checked in for Batadze. And Suggs is subbed in for Carter. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Basket's good. And that's now 33 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And this is what we've come to expect from Mitchell. He is just a monster offensively.
Pass to Bane. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 35 in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Wagner outside. Pass to Bane. Will it go? That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
There's just no hesitation from 3 for Bane. He is trigger happy out there at all times.
To the left side wing. Cleveland working the ball around now. Counted. 37 points for Donovan Mitchell.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Magic have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And Carroll passes to Suggs. Inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
The 3 from Mitchell. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Back to Suggs. Pass to Banchero from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Banchero's got 7 points.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as the scoring goes.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
The Magic have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Suggs, right side, from outside the arc. The rebound by Allen.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Mitchell is a handful for any defense. So difficult to guard without fouling him at times.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first. Mobley, he's checked in for Tyson. Then for Orlando, Bataze comes in for Wagner. De Silva comes in for Paolo Banchero. Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Mitchell just continues to improve every season, and now he's one of the game's elite players.
Bane against Mitchell. Bataze a screen on Mitchell. Down low. And Bataze throws it down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 47 points.
Extending that range. Spider Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen, is a pure goal.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Stolen by Bane. And the Magic pushing it up now. Outside Carter. Mitchell against Bane. Bataze a screen on Mitchell. Here's Bane. Off target on the 15-footer.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. Knocking down 3 after 3. He's up to 7 three-pointers tonight. We'll be right back.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Cavaliers.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. James Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And for a download on the best free throw shooters in the league, look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Desmond Bane, 3rd.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Putting the pedal to the metal, Bane rushes in to find a bucket.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Here's the three. And good! There's another!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Orlando shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Banchero's got 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Mitchell. The three. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Suggs, the pass to Bane. Back to Suggs. He's off on that one. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. From deep, Mitchell. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to De Silva. From 8 feet away, and it's in there. De Silva's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
The 3 from Mitchell. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Launches it. It's rebounded by Banchero. For Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
To the paint. Outside for Mitchell. From downtown. Connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
From deep, and again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Klay took it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Magic building up a roster of players.
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, matching Klay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
Banchero no good.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Back to Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. The 3 from Mitchell. Good! Another from 3.
That is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is finally bested. What a shooting display.
Orlando calls timeout. A different look for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Tyson comes in for Mobley. And it's Merrill in for Wade. We've got 1:23 left in the 3rd. Wagner on the wing. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Wagner's got his first points of the night.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Outside for Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And it's good. He hits another one.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
And got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Richardson, that's good.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he's cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. Either way, he is having a night to remember.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Cleveland, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And we return to the action as the single-game record for three-pointers is being rewritten.
Give this man his flowers. He is putting on a game for the ages.
And we've seen numerous near contenders go all in on trades. But it doesn't always work out that way.
No, especially lately. I can think of 3 or 4... different deals. They didn't pan out quite the way the teams had hoped.
On the court for Orlando, Wagner is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Goga Batadze. Then there's Javon Carter. And it's Richardson in at the 2. Orlando shooting around 44%. Not bad. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game. And Richard... For those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
Pass to Tomlin. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Tomlin. Another one falls. Amazing.
The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for second all-time in scoring.
Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game. The defense throws everything at him, but he still scores.
And to think when the night started that we see someone match Kobe's 81. I mean, his performance tonight has been nothing short of magnificent.
Mitchell. Orlando with a rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Good! That's another bucket!
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into second place for most points in a game.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game we'll be talking about for decades.
Richardson, the pass to Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Richardson. Pure from three-point range.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
From deep, Banchero. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
And here's Carter. Banchero outside. Back to Carter. Mobley with the block. Harden against Carter. And stolen by Banchero. Fast break. Here we go. Richardson for three. The rebound by Allen.
Can you do a dunk for me?
Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, connects again. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Carter, the pass to Wagner. Here's Bitadze. From deep, Banchero. Mobley. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Banchero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Tyson comes in for Mobley. Merrill, he's checked in for Ellis. And it's Schroeder in for Harden.
That's tremendous focus from Mitchell. Works through the foul and converts.
Nance, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Can't think waiting.
On the wing, Bane. Checked by Mitchell. Here's De Silva. Banchero outside. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Banchero's got 11 points here in the second half.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And with this
Can you go
can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and
keep grinding, bro. Nobody can stop you.
What an incredible effort. Complete.
Appreciate the love.
Dominance.
Yeah, 100 points, a mark that stood since 1962. But Wilt's record has been matched here tonight.
Here's Mitchell. Yet again. Wow.
I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
Yeah, and he's passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points. Oh, my.
Thanks again.
That has stood since 1962.
If you haven't already, please subscribe as well.
And there it is for him.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Mitchell.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moment. They put this game away in style.
Should be right here. Should be right at the top of the page.
Competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Oh, just click on my face. You see my face on the left side underneath.
James, your playmaking really stood out. How do you
underneath
strike
the
that
title.
balance between setting the
Just click on my face. It should bring you to my page, and just click subscribe.
Every single game is going to be something different, and so sometimes they're going to allow me to score points, and sometimes they're going to take those points away and try to get me to facilitate.
Yep.
I'm going to do both, and I just take the reads, whatever they give me.
I appreciate you.
Everybody played well, contributed.
You got a channel
he's shown
too?
in his career, he's willing to do it all.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
I appreciate
thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
Bye, be safe and keep going.
All right, thanks. You too. Safe. Yeah, I'll be here. At least one more game tonight. If I can top that one, but yeah, left. One more game. Denver. Guess I go with Phoenix.
I have to go to bed. My parents told me bye.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming through. Have a good one.
Hello and thanks for joining
Always
us.
listen to your parents.
The NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jamal Murray.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect
Will I have well as in school?
to get after it here tonight.
Now
That's
let's take a
right,
look at the
yeah.
Nuggets
Keep
opening
those
lineup.
up.
In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. And for Phoenix, Royce O'Neal is out there with Green. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. And when you look at these two teams tonight,
All the way.
on their roster.
Well, we hear all the
I
time
appreciate
about
you.
how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
And so here's Denver after the Suns pick up 2. Jokic kicks to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
And here's Booker from the off. It's hauled in by Gordon. On offense, here are the Nuggets. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a group.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed.
Now here's Booker, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Knocks down the three ball. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Booker is a solid shooter from three-point land. The defense has to be up on him closer than that.
Outside Gordon. And the shot falls short this time. Phoenix has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Green with the jam.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Murray, good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
That's a great look at that.
Comment, subscribe, and share.
AT&T. Now, here's Johnson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Portland. Murray outside. Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers.
Support the stream. Hit the flash of dollar big fire.
With 3, Booker drills it from outside. 10 points for him.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here.
You are now rocking with the best. Welcome.
Give me a second, y'all. Sorry. If anybody's in here, you can see the. Oh, never mind.
If you're wondering who's been the best among the men in the middle, look no further. Here are the leaders in rebounding for the second half of the season. Jokic, number 1.
He has taken his rebounding very seriously since the break. It's really paid off for him and his team.
Brown against Booker, and it's Jokic in the corner. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 6. Bank shot, no good.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much.
Making the most of the screen. That's stuff.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here. Offensive rebound. Jokic. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. Averaging 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, with some guys, we always talk about potential. What I like about him, he comes to work every night and actually produces.
Denver making a switch here. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. Bruce Brown comes in for Johnson. Hardaway's checked in for Christian Brown. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Jamal Murray. First one falls for him. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Zeke Naji comes in for Jones. Astanaji. Now here's Brown. Valanciunas with a screen on Booker. It's Brown with the drive. Oh, by Valanciunas.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully.
Suns leading by 6. Outside, Green. It's Allen on the wing. This one for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Here's Booker. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 19 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now here is Hardaway. Defense is right there. Clock at 4. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Good one out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Malawach. Then there's Dunn, and it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Murray. And he makes good on the layup. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And last season, Craig, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. And Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Here's Murray. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Over in the corner, Allen for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks sheltered.
Murray surveying the D. Good on the triple. 15 points in the game.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Over in the corner, Allen. Fires for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Allen for the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
To the inside.
We'll remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Suns leading by 14. Here's Booker. Got it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Murray. 17 points in the game. Gillespie, the pass to O'Neal. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see. But we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of the year so exciting.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
It's Allen on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Phoenix.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
And here is Murray. Flashed out and he's on 4 and 22.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Suns making a change here. Iguodaro's checked in. Denver also making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Peyton Watson. Johnson comes in for Jamal Murray. And Christian Brown subbed in for Hardaway. Now, here's Jokic. A shake. And there it is for him. Jokic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz. Hardaway's checked in for Denver. With 3, Booker cans it from downtown. Booker's got 30.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Hardaway for 3. Phoenix leading by 23. Pass to Iguodaro. Back to Allen. The 3. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Brown, he's checked in for Denver. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Pass to Jokic. He trains the quick shot. And it's 8 points for Jokic.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
To the middle. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Gordon. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. A three-pointer is right on target.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Jokic kicks to Gordon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so a pretty lopsided game to the first half. Suns ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, folks. With several other games going on around the league right now, let's catch you up on the action. Out in New York, the Knicks are in a close game against New Orleans. Into the third quarter, and it's a 2-point lead.
We've been watching this game in the back. C-L-O-S-E, close.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well, for the Phoenix Suns.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. We leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
And here are the Suns now. Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Here's Murray. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
And here's Penix again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And here's Booker from the off. And again for three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Phoenix with the ball, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Booker with it, and he has 42. Fires the three. Good, another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Murray. Phoenix grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Count that bucket. Booker's got 47 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties, and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you guys.
You just want a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. And good, he hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Johnson. For the three. Booker pulls it in.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now. And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Nuggets making a switch here. Watson's checked in. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Murray against Booker. Brown sets the pick for Johnson. Inside. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Jokic has got 10.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
1:10 left to play here in the third. No good from Booker. Nuggets have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Brown. Watson's shot is good. Watson's got his third bucket of the night.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Booker in the post. He's covered by Murray. Allen outside. Lets it go with the 3. Connects from three-point range. Allen's got 27.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And a dunk by Booker.
As Booker finds his groove on offense, he is a pure scorer, and it's going to be a long night for the defense.
For Denver, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Here's Johnson from outside the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Kicks it out to Allen. Puts up a 3. Connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Suns on top, opening up a huge gap. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dunn. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Coffee in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Hardaway. And he comes up with the deuce.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Phoenix with the ball. Pass to Coffee. Over in the corner, Allen. From downtown, buries it from three-point range. Allen's got 33.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here's Murray. Now here's Watson. Dunn covering. Hardaway is screen on Dunn. Watson's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Allen inside the three-point line, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
It has certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
On the wing, Murray. Another shot. Watson's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Allen outside. Takes a three. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Murray up on top. Releases. It's hauled in by the Suns. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Dunn. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Watson. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Brown outside. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Pass to Dunn. Suns moving the ball around. Allen for three. Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top. Top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Timeout called, the Suns. Now we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Devin Booker.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And here are the Suns now. Dunn outside. On the wing, Booker. Over Murray. And good! There's another. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
For three, Murray. Highsmith grabs the miss. For Phoenix, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Dunn kicks to Allen. Launches it. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Murray against Booker. Pass to Jokic. Shot to stop the run. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 1:36 left in the fourth. On the wing, Booker. The trade. Good! Another from three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first two.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, yet another bucket.
And what a night, arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Gordon kicks to Johnson. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They grab their own miss. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And the basketball IQ of Jokic is off the charts. Terrific kick-out pass to the shooter there.
Here's Booker. And another one falls.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game, and what a moment it is for him and for this fan base, setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but he's on top of them all.
Substitution for your Suns, Malik Goodwin.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. There was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Devin Booker.
Thanks, Loud and everyone for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Thanks Lyle and everyone for watching. Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand, medium light skin tone.